welcome back. You're watching Overdrive and it's time now for us to talk about Autoselector. And for a change, Sirish and me are in the same city, courtesy Formula One. Sirish, good to have you here with us in Delhi. It took Formula One to get you down here to do Autoselector with me in person. So let me start by asking you about the race and the track. What is this meant for brand India and what does this really mean for the evolution of motorsport in India?
Well, for brand India, it's a very, very positive sign. You know, after the Commonwealth Games and all, no, the government and when it's involved in sports never seems to pull things off.
Yeah.
But here, private guys with their own money, they managed to pull it off. And everybody, all over, all the foreign journalists, everybody were very positive about the infrastructure, the track,
and the drivers loved the track.
Yeah.
Hamilton loved the track. Schumacher was happy about the track. He spoke with us.
This could be one of the top 5 tracks in the world. Okay, it doesn't have the history or heritage of, say, Spa or Monaco or something. But apart from that, look at the way they built everything. No, it's
we
first
make
class.
History every day.
Seriously. But in this case, it's a positive way. You know, It's a very positive sense. And for Indian motorsport, this will be brilliant because finally our Indian boys will be exposed to a world-class racing track. This will bring world-class racing machines. They'll be able to hone their skills before they go to Europe. And then, when you go to Europe, you don't have the budgets. You're in a backmarking team. You never do well. Here, you can get up to a certain level and then go abroad. So the signs for the next Naren Karthikeyan and Karun Chandhok look very positive.
And not a bad day for Naren Karthikeyan.
I know. I think he drove very well. He outdid his teammate. He outraced his teammate. His teammate is very highly rated. He's a Red Bull driver. Red Bull have paid for a seat in HRT so that he can get some experience. And he's outdone his teammate. I think it's a very good sign. Naren must have been charged up because the Indian Grand Prix. And he proved his mettle. He also said later on, that I've proved a lot of points. So hopefully next year he should find a seat in Formula One.
Well, let's hope that finally does happen. But let's now talk about the questions that our viewers have sent in, Sirish. And our first one comes into us from Chennai. Hariharan writes in saying he owns a Toyota Corolla. He's had the car for 5 years. He wants to buy a new car in the same segment. He likes the Corolla a lot, but now wants a change of brand. Now, he's going to be doing about 40 kilometers a day. He's okay with petrol. He doesn't want the Civic as he finds it too low. So what are his options, Sirish? What should he look at?
Well, since we all buzzed from this whole Formula One thing, now if he likes driving, then the Laura 1.8 TSI. It's petrol, it's a turbocharged petrol engine, it moves fantastically, it's got great performance. Space inside is not as much, but it is a comfortable car.
Okay.
But if he's going to be chauffeur driven, then the Fluence. Lot of space at the back, very comfortable. And if he can stretch his budget by another 2-3 lakhs, then the Jetta. The Jetta is the best car in that class.
Okay.
But otherwise, the Laura to drive,
the Fluence, and the Jetta.
Overall,
Okay, so those are your options and let us know what you finally decide on. Our next question comes into us from Lucknow. Pramod writes in saying he wants help choosing between the Hyundai Eon and the Maruti Wagon R. He's a tall man, so he's leaning towards the tall boy, but he needs the car for city driving and his children will do their share of driving as well. Eon, Wagon R.
Wagon R. The Eon is still smaller, it's very compact, so if he is tall, he will find it a bit cramped. Also, the Wagon R has got a little more performance, a little bigger, a little more premium. No, it's weird calling the Wagon R a premium car.
Yes, but I was wondering about that.
But compared to the Eon, it is slightly more premium. It is also slightly more expensive, so if you can afford that stretch in budget, the Wagon R definitely.
Sirish, thanks very much for joining us and answering all our queries. We should have you back in Delhi more often.
It's been a pleasure being here.
All right, with that, it is time for us to wrap up Autoselector for this week. If you have questions for Sirish, write to us, helpdesk@overdrive.co.in. That's our email address.